Hey, what's going on? Aaron Chen here. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be checking out Infinity Processing System. Perhaps you landed on this page right here. You saw it on social media. You saw it on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and you're wondering, is this a real business? Can you really make money by reselling this business? So I'm going to review Infinity Processing System, and then you can decide for yourself whether you want to get involved in this opportunity, or maybe there's a better way for you to make money on the internet, all right? Now, Infinity Processing System is basically an affiliate program that sells pre-written templates for you to share on social media, and then it allows you to resell basically their program. All right, now this is actually somebody's page, and this is kind of a page that you would replicate for yourself. And the nice thing about it is that you can brand yourself, right? So this is there's a short little video here. The video isn't the best, to be honest. It's a very simple video. It's not done by the owner. They've used a hired actor's voice, so it's kind of it's not the best video, but it's okay. All right, and so that's kind of the video right there. It just kind of introduces the program a little bit. Very generic, I would say. And then whoever's page it is, so that you can add yourself on this page. So this could be you basically, right? So it really does brand you, which is quite nice, and that you can add your own social media links there, which is cool. All right, and essentially it does really work in 3 steps. So you pay for the package that you want. You get the content that is listed on that package. You basically create a page that looks exactly like this, right? And you share it on social media using the training and the templates and the sales material which they have given you based on the package that you have purchased. Okay, so for example, there are 3 levels. There's the starter level, elite level, and the pro level. If you get in for $50, which basically costs $75, the way that they make money is they make money on the admin fee, right? And the way that you make money is you make money by reselling this particular page, this particular program. So when if you're at the starter level and you sell someone at the starter level, you will make a $50 commission. 100% commission, which is pretty cool. Okay, so they spend $75, $25 admin fee, and you make the $50. But if somebody buys the elite level or the pro level, and you're at the starter level, then you only make the $50. All right, so this is kind of like a pay to play program. That basically means that you get paid the commission at the level that you're at. So if you're at the elite level and someone buys a starter level, you make $50 there. Or if they buy the elite level, you make $150. But if they buy the pro level, you only make the elite level commission. All right, so in order for you to make the full commission, you need to be at the pro level, which is kind of like a pay to play program. There are a lot of programs out there that are like that. Not necessarily good or bad. I mean, it's bad in the sense that it kind of forces you to want to upgrade to the highest level, but then $300 isn't that much, to be honest, right? There are pay-to-play programs out there that cost, in the thousands, like $5,000, $10,000, and when you're kind of tricking people or kind of forcing people to, come up with money that they don't have so that they can earn the maximum commission, that's not really the best thing in the world. But at $300, it's not too bad. Most people have $300, so in that sense, you're not really kind of tricking people too much out of their income, and you could probably make your money back, and that's the cool thing about it, right? So it's a pro and con thing, right? It's not necessarily good, it's not necessarily bad. It just depends on the way that you look at the business, right? So I'm not a big fan of pay-to-play programs, but it doesn't mean that you can't make money. You can make money from pay-to-play programs, and I've been in a few in the early years of marketing online, and you certainly can make commissions if you know what you're doing. Okay, now the good thing is that it's 100% commissions. That means that if somebody buys a starter level, you will make the full $50 commission. If somebody buys the elite level, you will make the full $150 commission. If somebody buys the pro level, you will make the full $300 commission, which is not bad. Okay, it's nice to be able to make 100% commissions. Now, what about the actual training? Because that's important, right? What are you getting for the starter, elite, and the pro level? Well, let's just kind of look at the starter level, right? So for $50, and anyone can afford, 50 plus $25, that's $75, right? What do you actually get? Well, you get marketing ads. You get 20 bonus image ads, which is pretty cool. That just kind of helps you to get started, right? And then it helps you with a bit of mindset, which is great. Teaches you a bit of influence, which is great. It gives you an action plan, which is great. Gives you a closing script, which is great. And then it focuses mainly on Facebook marketing with 30 Facebook groups and a Craigslist marketing strategy. So that's not bad. So the thing I do like about the Infinity Processing System is that there's a couple of things. It's not very expensive. it gives you templates that allows you to get started quickly. It gives you an action plan, and all of their marketing strategies are free, which is pretty cool, okay? So generally, I'm not a fan of systems like this, but when I look at people in general around the world and how most people just fail because they don't know what to do when it comes to building a business online. The fact that this is not very expensive, you can make 100% commissions, and they give you a lot of the stuff already, and all of the marketing is free, makes it so much so that the chances that you'll have success is actually a lot higher than not making any money, if that makes sense, okay? Because it's templated, it's free strategies. You don't necessarily have to spend extra money on the actual strategies, which is pretty good. Okay, elite level $150. So the difference is you get more pre-written ads, you get more bonus images, which is cool. Everything else is the same except you learn how to create your own six-figure sales funnel, which is important. Okay, you might have to pay a little bit extra for that. You get the Instagram strategy coaching, you get the YouTube mastery coaching, right, which is cool. These are all free. You get the Craigslist and you get the Facebook, so you get multiple. So I mean, if you were gonna do this, I would do at least the $150 level. By the way, I'm not an Infinity Processing member, so I don't get any commissions for this, right? I'm just reviewing the program as I see it. Okay, so I think at the $50 level, it's your training is too little for you. You might get a little bit of results, but it's very low commissions. I would get, if you were to do this, I would at least get in at the elite level so that you can get the Facebook, the Craigslist, the Facebook, the YouTube, and the Instagram strategy, and they teach you how to build a sales funnel. That's important. If you don't have a sales funnel, you're not really going to make that much money with anything online. All right. So the fact that they're doing that at the $150 level is good. Now at the pro level, you get all of that, except you get more. You get 200 pre-written ads. You get 60 bonus ads, which is cool. You get more Facebook groups. You get pretty much everything else, which is the same. The Facebook, the Craigslist, the YouTube, the Instagram, but you also get the TikTok, okay? And you get 30 follow-up emails, which is cool because that means that you don't have to write your own emails, right? And emails are important. So I would say that if you can afford the $300 level, then it's pretty good. It's not, there's no monthly fee there. And I think that if you take action, will you make money from this program? That's the most important question here. Now, I think that even though, and this is, me being in the business for a very, very long time, I've got my own coaching programs, I've got thousands of students, I've taught people how to make, multiple six figures a year. I still believe that the best thing that you can do for yourself is to learn how to do all of this stuff yourself. I know that sounds pretty shitty, that you have to actually learn the skills, but it's the best way to get huge, all right? To go from zero to earning, life-changing income. We're talking about a few $100,000 a year, millions of dollars a year. The best way to do this is to learn this all yourself. But I understand that not everybody has the patience and not everybody is able to learn those skills. So, without doing that, the next best option is to do something like this. And even though for me, I would never promote something like this because I just feel that it's better to learn how to fish than to be given the fish. Do you know what I'm saying, right? So with this particular program right here, okay, the Infinity Processing System, you're basically being given the fish. Okay, so that's not necessarily a bad thing. All right, it doesn't mean that you won't make money. You can make money from it. Okay, you're being given the fish right here. You're being given as much of the resources as possible. But the only problem is that if you're not somebody that understands how to apply themselves, when you run out of all the pre-written ads and the bonus pages and all that kind of stuff, if you don't know how to create your own stuff, then you've run out of marketing material. Do you know what I mean, right? So yes, it's going to get you started, which is great. And all of the strategies are free because they're leveraging literally all the free strategies: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Craigslist. It's all free, which is great, right? So you don't have to spend that much additional money, maybe a teeny weeny bit. But they're giving you most of the stuff, so at least it's getting you started. It's like getting you off the racing tracks, if that makes sense, right? But the problem is that for a lot of people who can't apply themselves, you won't really know what you're doing in the end. So you're not really learning how to market. You're just being given all this stuff, which doesn't mean that you can't make sales. I think that if you take a lot of action on the Infinity Processing System with everything that they have here, you could probably make some sales. But will you get to $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month? I'm not, it's debatable. I think some people might, but I think most people won't, because most people won't learn how to market properly. All right. Will it get you off the starting blocks? Will you get some commissions? If you take action, I think it will. But will you learn to be a great marketer because it's really teaching you how to do everything properly? I don't think so. Okay, so that's just my professional opinion. I've been doing this a long time. I've made millions in sales online, and I've taught people how to get to multiple six figures online. And I've been through many of these kinds of programs before. It's not that it's a bad program, it's not expensive. You get 100% commissions. They are giving you a lot of assets and templates for you to get some quick results, right? But I still think that for you to do really well online and to make the really big income, you have to learn how to do stuff from scratch. That means you have to learn the skill. Okay, don't be lazy, right? If you're gonna be lazy, then you're gonna get this type of result. But if you're not lazy, then you're gonna get this kind of result. Does that make sense, right? So I would say that, is this an okay program? I would say this is an okay program for somebody that doesn't necessarily want to learn everything, and you're okay with so-so results, because I think you can get some so-so results with this. You can probably make some money with it, but will you make the big money? Very unlikely. Will some people make the big money? Yeah, if there's enough people going through the infinity processing system, some people might end up making big money. But I think for the most part, most people would just make some of the small commissions, which is okay, just to get started, to get your feet wet. It's okay. It's not expensive. Again, it's 100% commissions, which is pretty cool. So I would say it's all right. I would give this like a 3 out of 5 star. But I still think, again, just to repeat myself, it's always better to learn stuff from scratch, so that you know what you're doing and you can really apply yourself and go out there and earn the big bucks. Okay, so that's kind of my review of the Infinity processing system. If you want to check them out, you can just Google it, Infinity processing system, and just head over to their website. All right, but if you're here and you're looking to make the big commissions, right? You want to learn how to do this properly. Basically everything that they're talking about here, but earn your first $1,000 online, then go to $10,000 a month, then earn multiple six figures, and then maybe eventually get to millions of dollars a year. I would love to teach you how to do that, because the only way to really learn how to do that properly is to learn this stuff properly. Okay, learn it from scratch. Try not to take shortcuts. It's okay to take shortcuts here and there, but when your entire business is a shortcut, there's no real way that you're gonna get to the you're not going to become hugely successful, because you don't really know what's happening in the business. You're just taking someone else's templates and you're just applying them. And that's okay in the short term, but if you want to grow a long-term business, then you need to know exactly what you're doing. And if you would like to learn how to do exactly, know exactly what you're doing, so you can really understand how this really works and earn the big bucks, then you can go ahead and register for my free online workshop below. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this review. Take care, all the best to you, and speak to you soon.